Top 10 Best Travel Destinations in the USA. 1. Utah. It bears the names of holy figures of Zion, St. George, Miki Nebo, and the Jordan River. Dabble in Utah's epic national parks, and you'll see why the LDS pilgrims felt the need to do so. Both the desert landscape and natural history of Utah are absolutely rapturous. With towering walls of stone, intricately carved natural bridges, and otherworldly spires that seem to defy physics, there is nowhere quite like Utah. Utah is just plain awesome, and without a doubt one of the best places to visit in the USA. There's so much to do in Utah: climbing, camping, hiking, quad biking, paragliding. If you can think of an outdoor adventure, it's here. That being said, just being in this state is usually enough. It's a must-see place in America, undoubtedly. 2. Grand Canyon National Park. Including the Grand Canyon on any list of best places to visit in America is nothing new. This national park is probably the single most popular tourist destination in the US, at least when it comes to the outdoors. And while we've all seen the Rift a million times in postcards and advertisements, nothing really compares to being there in person. If your fitness allows it, we'd highly recommend going on a full-day guided hike through the canyon. That way you'll stay safe, but experience the insane beauty of the park. There are a bunch of great hiking trails around the Grand Canyon as well. The Vermilion Cliffs, Antelope Canyon, and Horseshoe Bend are just a few of many to be named. There is quite a bit of lodging around the Grand Canyon, which means one could easily use it as a base for exploring the rest of northern Arizona and Utah. 3. Yosemite National Park. As one of the key reasons why national parks are such a big thing in America, Yosemite National Park is a unique and special experience for any traveler. Home to an array of spectacular hiking trails, sudden cliffs, and jaw-dropping views, Yosemite is a place not to be missed. Its location in California also makes it an ideal place to visit on a West Coast tour, a great break from the city and the beach. There are a number of more adrenaline-boosting activities too, from whitewater rafting and mountain biking to climbing and trail running. The adventure focus of this place makes it a perfect holiday destination, and there are great places to stay too. 4. San Francisco. I've been to San Francisco about 6 times now, and every time it surprises me. For some reason, I always forget how gorgeous and dreamy this city really is. It only takes a few moments to remember why this is one of the most popular tourist destinations in the US. In terms of aesthetics, San Francisco is borderline perfect. The Golden Gate Bridge, which you should definitely experience via a relaxed cruise towards sunset, the Bay, and Marin County. A sprinkling of these would be enough to visit, but I've barely even cracked into the city. Spend several intimate days in this city, and you'll be in love. Hell, we'll even take the pissing bums at the Civic Station Bayarkey, but we much prefer drinking a beer at Dolores Park or riding the trolley. To learn more about saving a buck in San Francisco, check out our Backpacking San Francisco guide. 5. Yellowstone National Park. Yellowstone National Park is one of North America's most popular. With over 50% of the world's hydrothermal features, the largest buffalo herd in America, and a dormant supervolcano, it is no wonder that it receives so many visitors. There are hundreds of outrageous hiking trails, things to do and see, and parts to explore. Skiing at Yellowstone is an unforgettable experience, but can sadly get quite expensive. However, traveling here doesn't need to be expensive, and you can often find cheap deals, tours, and things to do. Take pleasure in the simple beauty, and don't go looking for expensive dinners. Yellowstone National Park is an awesome place to visit. 6. New York City. Everyone, and I mean everyone, knows about New York City. I've met shepherds in the mountains of Pakistan who didn't know who their own president was but knew about New York City. A caveman could be thawed out tomorrow, and chances are the first thing he'd see is an I Heart NYC shirt. There is simply no experience comparable to spending a few days in NYC. Where else can you listen to over 800 languages or find literally everything under the moon, even durian fruit from Malaysia? Fucking durian. There's even an appointed mayor of nightlife here to represent the nocturnal culture. That's taking the title, City That Never Sleeps, to a whole new level. Without question, New York is absolutely one of the best cities to visit in the USA. I know it, you know it, and the guy living in a cave knows it. No trip to America is complete without stopping in this city. And with a city this famous, you can be sure that there are loads to do. Too much almost. That's why it's actually a good idea to just hop on a one-day sightseeing tour to get all of the must-sees out of the way. 7. Oregon. Oregon. The very name conjures up whimsical images of woods, waterfalls, alehouses, and hipsters. While I cannot confirm the existence of such things anymore, who has seen a real hipster in years, honestly, I can say that Oregon is still one of the best states in the U.S. From the deserts of eastern Oregon to the coast to charming, if not grungy, Portland, Oregon is full of amazingly diverse experiences and places to visit. Some of them are almost magical, like the Columbia Gorge waterfalls, which are part of pretty much every tour in Oregon. Here, you can ride a bike, go surfing at Oswald West, and ski at Ed Hood, all in the course of a single day. Few places in the USA can compete with Oregon's huge range of attractions, and honestly, it is one of the finest examples of American beauty. 8. Rocky Mountain National Park. The hiking trails in Colorado are some of the finest in America, and many have dreams of summiting a 14er or going on a backpacking trip while visiting Colorado. The amazing Colorado River provides access to crazy water sports too. And the skiing. Oh, how the skiing dominates every conversation in the state. Admittedly, the slopes are spectacular in Colorado and seemingly never-ending. Even better, there always seems to be a clumsy Texan who eats shit on a ski run. God forbid they actually hurt themselves, but if they're unscathed, it's comedy gold. 9. California Coast. Ask anyone what their top U.S. road trip would be, and most will probably say the California Coast. Over the course of 650 miles and one epic road trip, you'll have the chance to see some of the most beautiful places in America. It's no wonder California is considered one of the best states to visit. You'll also get to pass through some of California's most iconic destinations, like La Jolla, Malibu, and the Redwoods. You're going to see a huge array of geography on the California coast. Starting in the surfer's paradise of San Diego, you'll notice that the coast is quite desert-like. Palm trees dominate the boardwalks, and the sun is shining nearly constantly. San Diego might be one of the best places to dive into the world of water sports. Whether that's surfing, sailing, or jet skiing, there are plenty of cool options to explore. 10. Acadia National Park. Acadia National Park houses some of the most stunning natural scenery on the eastern seaboard and is the only national park found in Maine. With a location like this, it's worth the extra effort to reach from New York. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.